Oh, hey, what up, beautiful people? So, today's story includes crystals and crystal CrossFit and some amazing lineup. And I'm also doing this video just to share some insight about what crystal CrossFit really is, what the message is behind it, and then what do we do, from there. So, at the beginning of last year, when we were all sent home, I was really learning to dedicate myself to this process here on Lots of Rocks. I just celebrated 4 years vegan, so I have been doing some of these things for a while. I've always been pretty active, but it's like, what happens when they shut the gyms down? I had never asked that question before, so I really had to take the time to determine how we can get it all done in a day. Like, how can we hit our targets in a day? How can we get exercise in a day? All on top of running a business or running life, or maybe we're taking care of kids and, all of these life things that show up, on a daily basis. I really had to ask myself, how can I utilize and still not have to feel like I have to go to a gym, or I have to be a certain kind of build, or have to do things a certain kind of way, just like, the way I live my life in general as a rebellion. The greatest act in life is the greatest act of rebellion in life is how we live our lives, what lifestyles we choose to buy into, the products we choose to use, and the stores we even source these things from, which is also why we need to hit on the importance of ethical sourcing for crystals and these other things, because treating crystals as living beings like they are, and really tapping into the oneness of the universe, which we are all a part of, and which it takes the whole lump sum to be in union with, right, for it all to function. So we really have to take it upon ourselves and really be responsible with the way we are, even as running businesses, or carrying and conducting ourselves, which it applies to everybody. Individually, we take our responsibilities for these things. So getting back on story, and that's how we do the change. This is how we live our lives, y'all. So back to the story, the message behind Crystal CrossFit is anybody can get fit. Anybody can hit their daily targets without having to be vegan, even though I do suggest it. You can still implement all these things. Do 10 push-ups, start there. Grab you some juice, start there. Okay, cool, I'm loving the juice. So I'm gonna get these protein pre-digested super aminos. And don't just say aminos, super, hitting all the targets, right? Or you just want to go with what we call, the core four, which you're going to get these as well as the cherry juice to end your day, to increase that melatonin, to help get restful sleep, and also it's the highest in antioxidants. And we've gone over this before. This is the Biome Medic. It's got that folic acid in there. This is going to completely reset our gut health. This is going to be completely a game changer, I've noticed, with my digestion. Because even after 4 years, I really, truly, y'all, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, let's say. There's a lot of fun and exciting vegan foods that are tasty, and they fill those gaps. As I transitioned, I noticed, I was still craving certain things I had practiced for so many years, or even just in a social setting. I just wanted to go eat burgers with the people. With my friends. I want to be social in this eating game again. And what I came to find out is it can be fun, but it really isn't like the ultimate goal behind, as I've, been in this transitional phase in life in general, and started to awaken my mind, body, spirit. And then we're getting these things in alignment and really nourishing and watering these things and really getting proper information from many sources, and drawing our own conclusion, or really tapping into our own educated sense of some kind of awareness or consciousness, or some kind of daily plan or route or information, you know? So really, I wanted to make this video today. You know, I jump around, have fun on here. It's such an amazing way for us to creatively touch and impact and express ourselves and connect with so many people right now. You know, a lot of people are in this fear-based mindset, y'all. And what I want to really implement is the extended message with Crystal CrossFit. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to be built with some specific frame in life. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to, you know, get all this fancy equipment, y'all. I mean, seriously, we use some weights or body weight and a little bar, y'all. That's it. Oh, and my little ab wheel. We're starting to really implement and make sure we focus on these other cores and muscles that aren't as strong as our other components that we do like to use a lot, right? I know we're all guilty of it. But and so what I'm finding is, you know, that shit's tough, you know, and we're gonna always hit plateaus. We're gonna always get to the point where it's like, what's next? But really being called to on this mission, y'all, I know this is lots of rocks, and I pray and I'm excited. If you've made it this long, I'm about to give you a coupon, about to give you some more inspiration, and, you know, thanks for tuning in. I'm also gonna post this to YouTube. I really want to implement, you know, other forms of connection, other platforms we can connect on, y'all. And also www.lotsofrocks.net is officially open. Crystal CrossFit, baby. So basically, all that being said, you don't have to be special because you already are special to do any of that, man. We can all take responsibility and still be fit and not have to put ourselves under social terminology, conditioning, or any kind of norm. The new normal is, y'all, the new normal is knowing our worth, connecting in unity, okay? And love is the new frequency and the new currency. So, power shake, alkalizing green juice. We do this twice a day because this is how we're gonna get, bam, all them nutritional needs. Pretty much. But, you know, absorption is another thing we have to learn to focus on. But we're gonna have this twice a day. That's the build. I start the day with the pre-digested aminos. I love these because it's gonna get our muscles the protein they need without breaking the fast. Pre-digested, y'all. Everything in here is real food. It's real ingredients. Real food is ingredients. It doesn't have ingredients. So, awesome protein aminos. And like I said, when I eat, which is only twice a day, I only eat twice a day. Sometimes only once. This biomedic, completely fixing our gut health, because gut health is linked to mental health, and mental health is key right now too. That is the biggest investment we need to worry about focusing on, is fueling and cleaning our body and our minds and unlearning and relearning, but also like tapping into foundational key points that, like, y'all, I don't even have to, like, boom, one decision made today, 2 decisions made today, oh, 3 decisions made. I don't know about y'all, but if I don't have to make 4 more decisions every day, and it's based upon food, which is going to fuel me and which is going to help me to be my best version every day and show up on a basic level, even if I get the rest wrong, you know what I mean? I pick up that thing and I'm like, yes, please. I don't know about y'all, man, but any kind of like simplicity right now is really making it a lot more easy on my mind. So, key component you should take away from this today: Crystal CrossFit, behind the scenes, one-on-one. We're in this together, y'all. You don't have to be a specific way. You don't have to be a specific build. Just start somewhere. For me, what works is doing it at home. For me, I'm just sharing what works for me, y'all. A little inspiration, motivation. If I can do it, anybody can do it, y'all. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Giving some solutions today. But like I said, if I get nothing right in a day and I get one thing right, you know, there's so much peace and so much ease on my day-to-day, in my mind and my decision making. And as I'm starting to really build into this journey, I'm calling it out. I'm challenging anybody, especially the big businesses that really have reach, that we can help people, y'all. The key is helping each other, right? While helping ourselves. And when one thing is in one and the same, we have found unconditional love. You know, we have found a solution. So don't just take my word for it. Do your research. And also, I really challenge anybody, you know, take 30 days, invest in yourself, invest in your health. And, you know, you might end up like me on the internet, sharing your story a little bit along the way with an opportunity as well. But also just the biggest opportunity of all, the biggest radical movement. It's completely changing how we operate, completely changing our day-to-day. And that is the biggest rebellion of all. See, there's no need for products if we don't buy them. There's no need for pain and suffering and death if it's not necessary. Okay? So this is not a judgment video. This is not a do this video. This is not a, I figured it out, you can do this, just follow these simple instructions. No, I really encourage people to really take the journey within and figure out what works for them. If it resonated with you though, we do have a solution. You know, we do have a solution, and that's key. So anyway, here's to being transparent and real for validation on the internet in the hopes of helping people. Crystal CrossFit, baby. Retrogrades have shifted. We are so gifted, y'all. Please don't waste it on bullshit. Please understand that we are worth it. We are loving and valuable, and we are in this together, y'all. Anybody, please feel free to reach out to me with other information concerning rocks, crystals, and minerals, and also with anything we've discussed today or any other, you know, ideas we can use to come together to build a greater situation, system, and build better health individually and on a group scale. So anyway, if this has resonated with you, comment down below what part of it was the greatest, what part you will be using. DM me for information. Go ahead and tag somebody. Challenge them. We're getting weak. It's time to get strong. Love y'all.